All right, you guys asked for it. We are back with part 6 of how I met my now fiance on a flight from LA to London. So the next 2.5 months were relatively uneventful in the grand scheme of our relationship, except for the fact that we were actually getting to know each other pretty well. Like I said, we were texting every day, FaceTiming every other day. And I remember even telling him, like, hey, I really like you, but I don't want to do long distance if that's what this becomes. Like, long distance is stupid. It doesn't work. Joke's on me, it does. But he was basically like, look, I'm not really invested in doing long distance either, but like, I'm really enjoying talking to you, so let's just like kind of see where this goes. Famous last words. So those 2.5 months feel like the longest 2.5 months of my life. And then on July 13th, I boarded a flight from LA to London. And I'm gonna show you guys something because in the 10 plus trips I've taken to London now, this has only ever happened once in my life. And I swear the airlines were on my side again, so hold on. This was the view from my seat. Again, this has only happened to me once, but you can literally see the Shard, you can see the Eye, you can see Big Ben, which, fun fact, is actually the Elizabeth Tower. Big Ben is the bell. That has never happened to me before. And so flying into London like this on a summer day was an absolute dream. So this man had an itinerary for the entire 10-day trip. He had reservations booked, he had activities planned. On our first day in London, he had this entire like outdoor park day planned, and we went to Parliament Hill and Hampstead Heath. And Hampstead Heath is actually where he ended up proposing 2 years later. So this was a photo of me, but I'm including this one because something that this man did was he was taking photos, of all of our activities, but there was a moment where he was going through and hearting these solo shots of me. Not the ones of him and I, just the ones of me that he was like, this is a really nice photo of you. This man. So I'm basically off like honeymooning in London, having the time of my life. And around day 3, it hits me that like I have to go back to America and I'm not going to see this man possibly ever again because I told him I didn't want to do long distance. So we had a very honest conversation about what we both wanted and ultimately decided we did want to make it work. But we both recognized that at the end of my master's program when I graduated, one of us would have to make a move. And we talked about it. We didn't need to decide where, when, how, etc., etc. But basically we knew that one of us was going to have to make a compromise. Biggest thing was we both needed to be open to moving. It wasn't going to work if he wasn't open to moving to the States and I wasn't open to moving to London. And now we're at the end of my master's program. So you guys hate the cliffhangers, but the truth is we are living the cliffhanger because we actually don't know where we're going to be living. We are kind of discussing and figuring out what makes the most sense for us at the moment, but I am here in London for the summer until we figure things out. So follow along and you can see where we end up living.